the Drip Network price pump. Why I think it will happen. Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where you talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So as you can see, the drip price currently at $2.92, been in $2 range from majority of the day and even yesterday. So not too much of an update there. I know a lot of people are down about the price, but I'm still very optimistic about the future and very bullish on the future of the Drip Network. So I'm going to continue to accumulate and build my Drip Process bags. In the meantime, sort of wait until we know things are going to sort of turn around here. So in the meantime, just holding tight and accumulating as much as I can. Now moving on to my faucet. All right, the faucet currently sitting at 1.541, so almost 1,600 deposited. I just hydrated some, earlier today. That was about 10, and then I have a little about 3 over here. So overall, living the 1% daily, each and every day, waking up, being able to compound or hydrate each and every day. So I'm feeling pretty bullish on the Drip Network and the faucet, just the whole ecosystem. It's just going to take some time, in my opinion, for everything to start rolling out and let's see this big turnaround we know is coming down the pipeline here shortly. So feeling pretty good about the faucet. Now as far as the garden's concerned, so as of now 371,000 total LP locked. So I think that was I think we went slightly up a little bit, but overall I've given my opinion on this multiple times in videos. I don't think there's going to be any this is going to be sort of like a thing of a past, in my opinion. I think once we get the excitement come back in the animal farm, which I think it's already is there, but I think it just has to build a little bit more, and all the new developments that Forex has. And once people start making that money, they'll put it back into the garden, and then we're going to see some price appreciation from there. But in the meantime, my goal is to build my garden to continually keep building it. And I honestly thought about it the other day. I don't really have a goal as to how high I want to build my garden up to. So I'm just gonna continue to keep making it a money printer and just keep building it up for the near future. Now scrolling down, so I finally hit 5 million plants grown. So these cheaper prices is easy to get these millions of plants a lot quicker. So what I'm gonna do now is probably stop for a little bit, maybe a day or two's worth, and then I'm gonna put some of those profits back into my faucet here. Like I said, just a day or two, and then I'll continue on to 6 million plants. So but over the course of time, you can see how quickly I'm starting to get my plants grown. So feeling pretty good about that, and overall on the garden. So looking forward to the future, and once things start turning around. Now as far as the animal farm is concerned, so we're currently sitting at 130 million. I believe the last time we were at 127 in yesterday's video. So overall, really good. Holding pretty steady, 130 million. TVL still looking good. So this shows there's still, interest and excitement in the animal farm. And I believe that's going to continue to grow as Forex rolls out some of the great products that he has developed for the animal farm and the Drip Network. So I think we're in good shape here. Now looking at the price of pigs, it's $115, and then the dogs token is currently sitting at $53 for today. So overall, just everything animal farm, just like the Drip Network, just super bullish on both. So feeling pretty good. Now my per day earnings. So in the faucet, I am making about 45 bucks per day, and then if you go to the piggy bank, let's see, that's just showed there. Click over here, the piggy bank, I am making roughly, let me scroll down here, about $1.52, and in the garden I am making about $24 per day. So overall, not too bad. Actually, that's a slight increase of what I had before, but I did hydrate some or plant some earlier today. So feeling pretty good. Still making a decent amount of money each and every day off of these. Still better than any bank I know of, and still just enjoying those profits each and every day. And again, I do believe this is going to turn around. It's just going to take a little bit of time to let things roll out. And obviously, my yesterday's video I talked about what's going on in the crypto market. What definitely has an effect, but overall, me being in the garden and the Drip Network, I just sort of tune that stuff out because I know what the future holds for both of these protocols. So feeling pretty good about that. Now As far as new players today, so let me go ahead and refresh this. But we got about 6 hours left in the day, and we have 85 players, so slightly down from last time. I believe last video was 130 some odd, 136, I believe. So slight decline, but overall, still bullish. 85 people again is better than 0 people. When I would personally, I would start to get a little bit worried is when we had the 0 people, the 0 for multiple days, but. Even then, I don't think that would never be the case. So I think that having just the amount of players that we have today is still good, and I think that's more opportunity for them to go out and sort of spread the word of drip, and just spread it out to everybody and get the word out there, and get drip just post it on the map. So I'm feeling pretty good about that though. 85 players, I'll take it, and I think it's showing good progress each and every day, and as long as this faucet players keeps rising, I think we're in pretty good shape. Now, as far as any updates concerned, so not much for the weekend. The last update that Forex had put out really was just for the market. He's just talked about it, and I think this is a good point that he made. So amazing, the market is down 50%, but the TVL didn't budge, which means they increased our holdings. On top of this, Animal Farm, dogs and pigs absolutely held strong, even with the exposure to BNB. So I think, and that's what I sort of mentioned in yesterday's video, how it, the BNB and the market will, has somehow tied and will have an effect. But, he comes out later on and he says to celebrate the optimization of auto dog compound, they did another $1 million injection into the dog pound and pig pen. So absolutely great. And I think that's what we're going to need, that optimism and that just overall, this great protocol that we have to take us through this time that we're in right now. And I believe this time is temporary, just like everything that's going on right now. I believe it's all temporary, and things can change, things will change, and then we'll be seeing be on the up and up from here on out. So feeling pretty good about that. Now, as far as the price pump is concerned for drip, I wanted to get your guys' opinion on this as well. But when is the price pump going to happen? Well, that's a great question. So in my eyes, and just sort of hear me out here, so in my eyes, what I'm thinking is, the price pump, it's going to take some time. Now, I'm not going to say we're going to sit at, this $3, $3 all day, every day, and we'll sit here for months on end. Definitely not. What I think what'll happen is, it's as soon as we start getting, specifically for the drip network, once we start getting some of the new developments that Forex has, in the works, the new UI, the lending, which will be next year, and just some other things, the gamification for drip, I think that's really going to shoot the price up. Now, is it going to rise in 2023? Who knows? I definitely believe it will, for sure. How high? Possibly all-time highs, I believe. Possibly even more. But realistically, I think right now, with what's going on in crypto space, so I talked about FTX yesterday in yesterday's video. I think that has a big to do with it, and overall, Bitcoin's dragging a lot of the market down. But I think we are in good shape right now, and you guys have seen other YouTubers coming out with videos, and I've done a video on myself, but this is absolutely, if you want to get rich, and this is not financial advice, but if you want to increase your odds of making it to your financial goal, your financial dream, then I believe now would be the time to do it, and that's just my opinion on it. Again, not financial advice, but I mean, look at the price of drip at $2.92. The all-time high was 180. We have protocol, we have some things coming out of pipeline, utilities that will definitely help drive the price up, and I think will definitely put us in a better state. And what better time to do it now when I'm at $2.92? I can accumulate all this drip at this price, and then when a price pumps to 50 or 60 bucks or even 20 bucks, I mean, I'm sitting really well. I'm sitting pretty at that point, because I'm getting 1% daily based off of that. Plus, I was able to accumulate all this drip at almost $3. So I believe definitely now's the time to get in, and now's the time, in my opinion, to just amass your wealth, really, if you want to say it that way, just because of how cheap the price of drip is. And I believe drip is completely undervalued compared to where it needs to be perfectly honest with you. Especially, I mean, if you go through the chats and look at all what Forex has talked about previously, and mind you, he's putting out, like, I've been in projects that have failed and they did a lot of talking. He's not not only talking about it, he's doing it. So doing the $1 million injections, doing the burns, doing the buybacks for drip, talking about the UI, the gamification. You know, we have the insurance coming up, which is huge. The insurance market is a huge market. So however he can incorporate that into drip, I mean, that's going to be absolutely huge. Insurance market, something with privacy. So these are all the things that I like to highlight to say, like, the price pump is going to happen. I believe it's definitely going to happen. It's just a matter of like when it's going to happen, and when could be anybody's guess. Now, is it going to be a straight shot to $200? No, I don't think it's going to be a straight shot. I believe we're going to have but we're going to be able to tell, looking at the charts, a gradual change. You know, from looking at charts, we'll be able to tell, hey, this is probably the point where it'll start to, you know, when drip's starting to rise, and that could be any time, really. You know, who knows when exactly that's going to be, but I do definitely believe by, you know, this time next year, the price is definitely going to be in a different spot, and I believe it's going to be higher, and that's, you know, my opinion, and I'm just going to stick with that. So, but we'll see. But I think the price is coming. The price pump is coming. So, you know, don't get distracted with the low prices. You know, it could be disheartening sometimes to see these low prices, but you have to think about where Forex and his vision is pushing drip, where we're going to be going next. It's just going to be unreal. I mean, and we're going to be looking back at this time and just laughing at what's going on, you know, what happened during this time, because I've been in projects that have done the same exact thing, and I sold, and when I sold, they took off. You know, it was like months later, you know, and they were from $3 to $12. So all I'm saying is just, you know, to each their own. I'm not a financial advisor, of course, but I'm just telling you what I believe in and what I'm doing, because I believe in protocol, drip network, and you know, and honestly, our community is another big thing I like to talk about. I mean, we have an awesome community. A lot of you guys are commenting on my videos, and really, I mean, it just you know, I appreciate the support out there too, by the way. I mean, I really do. I mean, this community is awesome. We have a strong community, and that's what will obviously help drive it. Also, YouTubers, myself, Stunna, all the other YouTubers, Drip Coach, you know, DeFi Life, all these crypto, you know, YouTubers out there just promoting drip. And I think that's just absolutely, that's great. I mean, that's what you want to see, and you don't see that in many projects. Why? You know, because not a lot of people believe in those projects. But when it comes to drip, we all believe that drip's going to, you know, be in a lot better place than what it is. It's just right now we're just going through a certain time, so we just have to ride out the wave. So you know, that's sort of, I know I sort of danced around a little bit, but that's sort of what I'm thinking with the drip price and the price pump and where I end up. So but let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Where do you think we're going to end up? Because I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Now, moving on. So in crypto news today, so crypto is in chaos as FTX files for bankruptcy. So yeah, basically it looks like it's gonna crash here. So it already has started crashing the markets, but you know, only time will tell. I mean, it's already wreaking havoc on the markets, as we can see, but only time will tell how much damage it will actually do. I think they're like number 2 or number 1, number 2 or something like that, or number 3. So pretty large exchange. So we'll have to see what happens. You know, and yeah, so on Sunday, Binance said he's liquidating 580 million worth of FTX tokens. So yeah, it's pretty big. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But in the meantime, I'm enjoying staying in drip and staying in Animal Farm. So anyway, that's the video for today. Hope you guys like it. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.